Well, hello again everyone, and welcome back to the second part of our stay at Topley Head Farm Caravan and Motorhome Club CL. Well, I've had a bit of a square away in the van, filled up the water tanks, emptied the waste tanks, had a bit of a round up, that sort of thing. It looks like Nicky is just about ready for the bike ride. So let's crack on with the Monsal Trail. And the trail is very easily accessed from the site, or there is a short stretch of main road to cope with before you get onto the traffic free part. So the majority of the Monsal Trail is actually the former rail bed of the Manchester to London Midland Railway line, which was closed in the late 1960s. And as you can see, it does pass through some spectacular Peak District scenery. And there are a number of tunnels to cycle through on the way. Look at these fellas climbing. I could never really get into rock climbing, was never particularly good at it. A lot of the longer tunnels are lit up with electric lights, but just be aware that these do turn off around about dusk. Nicky wasn't particularly fond of the tunnels, and some of them are quite long. We've stopped at Millersdale Station for tea and a bun. Very welcome. So the whole trail is about 8.5 miles long, and we're doing most of it today. We're just missing out the very last small section, which is about a mile long, which goes beyond Bakewell. And I think we're both really enjoying this. This is an absolutely lovely way to spend a sunny Sunday. It's all pretty level cycling on a reasonably good surface. And now we're going over the Monsle Trail viaduct itself. Look at the absolutely cracking views from here. At Bakewell station, and we're going to cycle into Bakewell and have a little bit of a look round the town. That was our trip to Bakewell on the Monsal Trail, and yeah, it's about 11 miles from when we started to when we got into Bakewell, and we're heading back the same way, so it'll be 11 miles back the same way, and obviously covering the same ground, so we'll see you back at the campsite. Right, well, we're back in the van now, and we've got some salmon that Nikki's already prepared and wrapped in foil that we're going to cook on the kayak. Well, it's Saturday morning. We're off to a little bit of a slow start. It's a little bit overcast and drizzly outside. I think what I'm going to do this morning, I'm going to go and see if I can find Churnhole's Cave, which not very far from here. Just a quick bike ride down to the valley and then a little bit of a walk up the dale. Well, we've cycled down from the campsite. We've just come to the very start of the Monsle Trail, just beyond the car park, because Nikki wants to sit by the river and do some of her colouring while I go off up to find Churnholes. Well, the footpath starts in not a very promising way right by the quarry entrance. Well folks, this path is a little bit overgrown with nettles and such. I think Nikki may have made a wise decision to stay behind down on the Monsle Trail. Yeah, it is pretty, but very, very overgrown. Yeah, my trousers are absolutely soaked from walking through all that long undergrowth. I think that might be churn holes just up there though. Yep, we found it, but got to fight through all these stinging nettles. Well, I'm at the entrance now and it's actually not looking super promising. Yeah, it looks to me like it pretty much ends there. Never mind, we're here now, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure that's not churn hole because from what I've read there's a bit more to churn hole than that. So we are in roughly the right place on the map, so let's have a little bit more of a look round. Now, does that look more promising up there? Now, there's a gated off entrance here. I don't think this is churn holes. It does look like it goes down a little way though. Oh well, press on. Well, this is stiff old walking for sure. Just had a bit of a scramble up some rocks to get up to this sort of pleasant wooded glade, but I don't think Nicky would have enjoyed it. Well, I've come out into much more open countryside now. I really don't think this is where churn holes is. It's got to be back that way, back the way I came somewhere. I've missed it, I think. Everything is pretty overgrown. Yeah, you know, the information I've got did show a picture very like that entrance that I went in, but the survey information that I found indicated a passage off to the left that went quite a little way and ended up in a sort of a pool and duck. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. There's the path going down. I don't think it's far off the path, but yeah, all this greenery is concealing it. All I'm seeing is that entrance over there, and that's the one we went into. Maybe that really is it after all and my survey information is wrong. Well, I thought I'd double check what I printed off. So the survey I printed off has unfortunately got rather wet and ruined, but it does show a sycamore tree and the entrance behind the sycamore tree. And this is indeed a big sycamore tree. And I've climbed up and round it, and behind it is that grilled entrance we passed earlier again. So I'm wondering if it's not accessible anymore, if the entrance has run in or something, and yeah, you can no longer get in there. And indeed, it does look like there's a hole of some sort there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, and in fact, through that hole, you can see quite a large chamber. Yeah, I'm trying to hold out for size. I think I could fit through, but it's a little bit uncomfortable, and yeah, I'm on my own, so I think discretion may be the better part of valour here with churn hole. Started to rain quite a bit now, so I think I better go back and find Nicky. I think I probably could have squeezed in and out of that hole, but you never know, it might have been different when I was inside. It might have been harder to get up out again, and it was quite tight, so yeah, it's a shame, but sometimes that's the way it goes, and I think I might be getting a bit more cautious in my old age. It's perhaps one to come back to when there's other people with me. Could be a very long wait if I couldn't scramble myself out again. Right, let's walk back through the dale and find Nicky. Hopefully she's not got too wet. And I'm not too disappointed, you know. This is a lovely wild place to spend a couple of hours, and absolutely no one else about. Fantastic, beautiful place really. Well, hello again my love. Drippy, how did you get on?
Well, I had a lovely time. I was colouring for a little while, and then it was turning into watercolours, so I stopped.
Yeah, it did rain a bit, didn't it?
And I've been playing around with my camera. I've actually come up with some really nice photographs on my phone, which I hadn't done for a while,
Very good.
which is good. But Alex,
Yes.
look at stay here.
Well, I don't think I'm that bad, really. Well, that was a very pleasant day out in the Peak District. We've got ourselves a table booked for tonight at the Anglers Rest at Millersdale. We're going to cycle back a little way down the Monsle Trail to get there. And yeah, looking forward to a meal out at a pub tonight. Well, it's Sunday morning now. We had a lovely meal last night in the Anglers Rest and just a chilled out evening playing Scrabble on Nicky's iPad, and we had a fairly slow start this morning, but we're all packed away now, and of course it's just about time to go home. We've had a lovely time on this site. It's been a fantastic site, great views, loads to do in the area. Highly recommend a stay here at Topley Head Farm. We're going to hit the road now, lots of jobs to do back at home, and we'll see you again soon in our next video.